A revolutionary medical program in New England is saving lives, but it does come with a dark cost.
Doctors at Mass General Hospital in Boston have found a way to save more lives using kidneys from donors who died from a drug overdose. The opioid epidemic killed more than 64,000 Americans, including more than 400 Mainers last year. In a 6-year period, there was a 277% increase in kidney donors who died from overdoses. That means 20% of organ donors in New England died from a drug overdose.
It's a sobering statistic, but researchers have found a way to make something positive come from tragedy. Christina Rex is here now to explain how this is done. Hey, Christina.
Lee and Lindsay, about 1 in 5 organ donors who die from an opioid overdose are infected with hepatitis C, a virus commonly spread by needle use. Doctors at Mass General have been transplanting Hep C positive kidneys to Hep C positive recipients for a long time, but they've now discovered that they can safely transplant those infected kidneys into a patient without Hep C. This is a game changer in the medical industry, and it reduces the wait time for kidneys in New England from around 6 years to, in some cases, just weeks.
Oh my God, like this is happening today.
Jason Lytle had waited 2 years for a kidney, 2 years of dialysis at his home, 2 years of lacking the energy to play with his 4-year-old daughter.
The boxes of the fluid that I used, each box weighed about 40 pounds, and they would deliver about 50 to 60 of those boxes each month.
With 900 pounds of fluid sitting in his home, waiting to go into his body, Jason was willing to try anything to get a kidney. So when he found out about Mass General's new protocol of transplanting hepatitis C positive kidneys, he signed up immediately. Within 2 weeks, he had a match.
By the time tomorrow morning rolls around, I'm going to have a new kidney in me. It didn't register.
This process is possible because there are a number of drugs on the market that can cure Hep C. Doctors at Mass General start treating patients with these drugs before they transplant the infected kidney to make sure the virus never fully manifests.
As they're pushing my bed down to the operating room, that's when they handed me the first pill and said, here, take this.
Patients, including Jason, often see a small flare of the virus in the first few days, but it has gone away completely in every patient that has received one of these kidneys in the last 8 months. The challenge is grappling with the reality of where that kidney came from, likely a result of New England's ever-growing opioid epidemic.
That's another public health crisis that needs to be addressed, but I think when you have something like that occur, I think it always helps to find some positive way to turn that around and to get something positive out of it. So I think in transplantation, we've been able to do that.
Jason Lytle's kidney function is better than it's ever been. He has the energy to play with his daughter again. He knows he'll be around to see her go to prom, to graduate.
I now know that I'm going to be around for those things. Right. Like I thought about that the other day and I started crying. Like, you know, I'm going to get to walk her down the aisle.
He can't find the words to thank the family that saved his life or to console them for their loss. It's something he's struggled with since he got his new kidney 8 months ago.
If they had to lose a child, I'm sorry, so that my daughter can have her father, you know, then you're right. It's a positive. You know, it really is. You know, so I do want to thank that family, but I got to find the right way to do it. And I haven't come up with it yet. I haven't.
Jason doesn't know who he got his kidney from. When he's ready, he says he'll write a letter to the family that Mass General will then deliver. So could a program like this come here to Maine? Dr. David Wojciechowski says he warns any department to make sure it's fully equipped with all the necessary researchers and resources before starting a program like this. The work here isn't done either, and the hospital still plans to manage its kidney recipients for any possible long-term effects.